Pro tips! Pro tips! Pro tips! Alright, today we're talking about coffee roasting theory. Now, since the second wave coffee, we've had lots of names describing the different roast colors of the coffee bean, from cinnamon to American, regular, city, full city, Spanish, Italian, French, all these just to describe the roast colors. And we expect a certain taste attribute that comes from buying a coffee bean with that roast color. Now, these names can be a bit confusing and they're not very standardized. So later on, the Actron scale was invented. This was a quantitative and objective measure of how light or how dark a coffee was roasted. Now, as you can see from this roast color chart published by Roast Magazine some years back, the different Actron colors or roast colors correlated with a certain attribute that you would expect. So for example, a lighter roast would generally produce more acidity, whereas a darker roast would produce less acidity in the cup. So on and so forth for body aroma and different aspects of the coffee taste. Now fast forward to the recent few years and we have coffee professionals like Scott Rao talking about the inner bean development and the rate of rise in the coffee roasting machine. We have professionals like Rob Hoos talking about modulating the flavor profile of a coffee by manipulating the Maillard reaction during the roasting process. Now, what do all these roasting theories have in common? They all focus on the Maillard reaction, the main reaction that is responsible for causing the caramelization of sugars in the roast and causing the coffee beans to turn brown. However, the coffee contains more than 1,000 chemical compounds, and these go through a myriad of chemical reactions during the roasting process. The Maillard reaction is just one of them. So is it fair or accurate to judge the development and the result of the roasted coffee based on one chemical reaction? I don't think so. Now, some people might argue that there is a correlation between the roast color of the coffee and the taste attributes that you would expect. And yes, that is correct. There is a correlation. However, correlation does not imply causation. Instead, in our new roasting course, we propose a framework for measuring not one, not two, but three qualities to objectively assess the quality and the result of your roasting on the coffee bean. The first one is, well, the Maillard reaction. The second one is the acid degradation in the coffee, or the final composition of acids within the coffee bean. And the third one is, you gotta sign up to find out. I'm not gonna give you the answer. Sign up for our new Ultimate Roasting course right now. The link is in the description below. We're looking for beta testers to test the platform, give us feedback so that we can refine the course content, make it easily digestible and simple for you to apply it into your roasting craft. The course contains over 50 plus videos covering 12 different topics in roasting, including this proprietary framework for roasting that we've been developing for the last 6 years across many experimental roasts. We'll be adding new videos every week, so this course is always growing and updating with new content, new research, and new experimental roasts and case studies. If you have any questions, feel free to email us, or even better, just WhatsApp us. The link is in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next week.